I will be the end to all Igbo politicians who are thinking that they will collect money to end Biafra. Simon Ekpa will end them. Simon Ekpa said. Hello my wonderful people, welcome back to Balaba Gist. If today is the first time you are coming across this wonderful channel, you are highly welcome. Things are really happening. They say the PM will be Simon Ekpa, Biafra government in exile. Don't come outside. Come bring out one evidence concerning this man whether they call Pius. Pius will come outside, come talk say the Biafra agitation said it don't turn to criminal act. No be smart, you know. He talk many things for that video, sha. Anyam Pius. Simon Ekpa don't give am a serious warning. Say him go run to exile as in the talk. We go play you the video of how Pius Anyam Pius denounce Igbo and claim to be a Nigeria. That is a Nigeria is never be an Igbo. And now he didn't go for the presidential election and they have come to talk about Igbo affair. Okay, my people, let's watch the video together and we'll come back and continue.
Now I want every Biafran to listen and listen attentively to this. I'm going to play again the video of this idiot. Somebody who was talking about Igbo, talking about Southeast. I want you to listen to this. We're going to play from 33.
Government is not just about the leader or a few people in government. The government must be the responsibility of everybody for it to make progress. You give everybody a stake in that government, and of course that is what we talk about patriotism. And people will commit to it and make a success of your policies.
All right, let me come here, Senator Aim. And there are two critical questions as to the political dimension of your ambition. No matter what it is, no matter how wonderful your ideas are, it still boils down to the fact that your political party needs to make a decision that will favor you to emerge as a candidate. First and foremost is the issue of Igbo presidency and the capacity of the Southeast being able to get a ticket of a political party like the PDP. Your party seems to have thrown it open. How will your chance look in the light of this? Does it dim your chance when your party has thrown it up and it looks so much that we have more northern hopefuls or aspirants in the PDP?
I'm losing you, but I have heard you to a point. Well, let me say that PDP is a national party and not a Southeast party. Let me also say that all through my political life, I've played at the national level. I have never had any experience at the regional level. I've been president of the Senate right here in Abuja. I've been secretary to government right here in Abuja. I have made few interventions at national levels. The one you mentioned when this country was at a crossroad over the issue of the then president being sick and not transmitting a letter. And you also know that given the rising insecurity at a point, I wrote an open letter to the president. I have operated at the national issue, at the national level, and my desire and interest is at the national level. So there are people from the north, from the west, from the east, and all that aspiring to lead, to pick the presidential ticket of my party. I am putting my credentials on the table alongside theirs, and whoever the party chooses, I am a party man. But I believe that I have the right credentials, I have the right experience, I have the right capacity, I have the right competence, and I can compete with anybody on the table.
So, but what about the chances of an Igbo man Is it time for the Igbo presidency? The agitation has been on for a long time. The North Central region will also say we need a chance.
Why are you promoting this?
But
why are you promoting this Igbo? Am I not a Nigerian, even though I'm from Southeast?
Did you hear that?
Is it not a reality, Senator?
I am qualified.
No, but
did you hear that? Why is he promoting this Igbo?
Hanging over, as much as some of us don't like.
Did you hear that? Why is he now, Pius Anyim, standing in the middle of people so-called Southeast to discuss the insecurity, to discuss the development, to discuss the Igbo, to whatever they want to. He is now asking a Yoruba man, why is he promoting this Igbo? He don't want to associate himself with Igbo. He don't want to associate himself with the Southeast. Today, he was part of the meeting to discuss Odema, their so-called Southeast. Does it make sense to you? It doesn't make sense to you. I want you to listen to how Nigeria made him.
To have this ethnic conversation, but it's an obvious reality of our politics. We talk about
a Yoruba man was telling this idiot that you are trying to avoid this Igbo thing, but it's a reality. It's a reality. And Yoruba man who is a journalist is telling this Afonshi that what you are trying to avoid is a reality. Now, listen to what I am is going to tell you.
About religion, we talk about ethnicity. They have characterized our politics. And so they determine it most of the times, except a politician wants to deceive himself or herself. And that's why.
Did you hear that? Shegu now said, except a politician want to deceive himself or herself. So what Shegu have just done now is to tell this idiot who have been misrepresenting Igbo with the highest brain, that he is just deceiving himself if he claims not to know and understand this Igbo thing in Nigeria. I want you to listen to it again.
Igbo. Am I not a Nigerian, even though I'm from Southeast? You should not promote
is it not
this
a reality, Senator?
I am qualified.
No, but
I am qualified.
But is it not a deep question?
Nigerian?
hanging over, as much as some of us don't like to have this ethnic conversation, but it's an obvious reality of our politics. We talk about religion, we talk about ethnicity. They have characterized our politics. And so they determine it most of the times, except a politician wants to deceive himself or herself. And that's why I'm asking the question, is it ripe now for an Igbo presidency?
Shegu, in my little years in politics, are you with me? In my few years in politics,
absolutely.
President Obasanjo from Southwest became a president, not because Southwest supported him.
Now listen.
They did not want him, they did not support him, but Nigeria chose him. Mr. Shegu, again in my little political life, President Buhari ran for presidency 3 times. Each of those 3 times, he will have a winning vote in major catchment areas in the north, but he will not win. Until he teamed up with the south, he now ran and he won. So, for anybody from Southeast, it's not the Southeast that will make you the president. You are not going to be a president of the Southeast. You are going to be a president of Nigeria. And it is my desire, it is my effort, it is my target to be acceptable to Nigerians. If I am acceptable to Nigerians, and Nigerians voted me in as their presidency, as their president, it does not matter where I come from. And I have a record, I have a pedigree. You can look at my record and you agree with me that I have been nationalistic.
Are you hearing that? He has been nationalistic. I want you to listen,
And I don't see, I don't think I am limited because of where I am from.
Okay.
If anybody is trying to limit me because of where I am from, I think it's a disservice to this nation. And
are you listening to that? That for him now, when PDP was making its law on rotational president, and they rotated it to North, and Pius was part of them. He did not say, oh, well, if you rotate this into North, are you trying to limit the people in the North? No. They say, okay, after this one, it will go to East. And Pius or whatever shit he's called was part of the meeting. He did not say, oh, if you rotate it to the East, it is going to limit me from becoming Nigeria president. No, he accepted it. But because he continued to remain a slave, a shitty slave that he is, who cannot speak up to defend his right. So he has been defeated and is very scared of challenging the Fulanis. Now listen to another thing he vomited from his mouth.
I won't give in to it.
Okay.
I will aspire as a true Nigerian.
Okay.
I will aspire as somebody who has become whatever I have become in my life because I'm a Nigerian.
Are you hearing that? He is going to do everything he is doing now, including the speech he made in Imo State today, because he has become an impious because of Nigeria. He has become everything he is today because of Nigeria. Nigeria made him. The corrupt system made him. The terrorism made him. The killings made him. And because of that, he is going to kill and also brand freedom fighters as criminal, because Nigeria made him. We are fighting Nigeria that made him. So you can never expect somebody like this, a criminal, a fraudster, a corrupt, idiotic, elephant-smelling pig like this man to support the liberation of Biafra people. Never. Because Nigeria made him. And you are fighting the entity that made him? No. And in all this, he did not say, if I come to this gathering of the Southeast, are they going to see me also as limiting my own thing as the South? Why should I associate myself with them in the Southeast? No. He was addressing issue of Southeast. He did not address it as a Nigeria issue. He singled out the Southeast to address the security challenge in the Southeast, to address the economic challenges in the Southeast. He did not say is Nigeria, because you can't be calling Southeast, you can't be, segregating the Southeast, because that is his philosophy. He should have been saying, I did not come here today to talk about Southeast, because as a Nigerian, as a nationalist, I don't see anything like Southeast. I am here to address you as Nigeria. So this Nigeria is not doing this. This Nigeria where people are sitting at home is not doing well. This Nigeria so why would you be now talking about the Southeast when it comes to the issue of Biafra? And then you remember that you don't want to talk about, there is nothing like Southeast when you talk about the presidency, because you are a nationalist. Today, the nationalist of Pius Anyim disappeared. He is no longer nationalist. He is now trying to talk about the interests of the people so-called the Southeast and the security challenges of the people so-called the Southeast. He is no longer a nationalist, because if the nationalist, you should be talking about the security situation in Nigeria. Even when it is being discussed, even when it is just about the Southeast, he will not single out Southeast, because it is a national issue. Just to tell you how demonic, how devilish, and how stupid this smelling pig is. And very, very soon, those people that he is bringing to kill in Biafra land, he will also pay for it. Listen to him again, oh. Listen.
To this nation. And I won't give in to it. I will aspire as a true Nigerian. I will aspire as somebody who has become whatever I have become in my life because I'm a Nigerian. I will aspire to intervene in the affairs of my country at a time I think my services are needed, as I have intervened before, even outside office. The Senate was turbulent. I became president of the Senate. I stabilized it. And for every reason under the sun, I am not limited from where I am coming from. I am a Nigerian, full-fledged Nigerian, with experiences across board, and I want to be accepted as the president of Nigeria across board.
All right, Senator Ayim, about 120 seconds for us to go tonight on this program, and I have two questions for you. The first, so 2 questions for you. The first being the possibility of your party winning this election in 2023 after having a bloody nose in 2015 and consequently again in 2019. Does your party stand a chance against the APC that is at the end of affairs at the moment?
Mr. Shegu, did you watch the test run on the Abuja area council elections lately? That will tell you. Abuja council election, right.
Anyway, we don't need to listen to this. Now, this is the same man who was part of their vulture gathering today in Imo State. I'm going to bring another article about him. Now, this is another one. 2023 presidency. I am Nigerian. Sorry. You see? I am Nigerian, not Igbo, says I am pious. Are you people hearing it? I am Nigerian, not Igbo, says I am pious. The same man today was standing on the podium in Imo State to address the issue about Ndigbo. And this has been the people who go in the name of a representative. He say is a nationalist. In fact, there is something I want to. He called himself a nationalist. He has not been playing a local politics. He played national politics, and was voted into the playing international politics by locals in Ebonyi State. By local people in Ebonyi State, they voted him, and he became a national politician, not a local politician. He said he doesn't play local politics. Let me show you now.
Nigerian first and foremost. One, because I'm a Nigerian. Two, Nigeria had given me so much that I think I should offer the experiences I have gained from serving Nigeria, the knowledge, my knowledge of the country by the vantage positions.
Did you hear that? Nigeria have given him so much. Ask him, how many people in his village has Nigeria given so much like Nigeria has given to him? Nigeria did not give him anything. He stole from Nigeria because Nigeria is a criminal enterprise.
Okay, my wonderful people, things are really happening. When you see all those ones who call themselves leaders talking, you remember the child they have at home, how they talk and how they think. Igbo land supposed to be a great land that will be attracted the whole world. But since our leaders have chosen to be taking peanuts than to look down and see the future of the young average Igbo, Igbos are making names everywhere all over the world. Igbos are making names. The tribe Biafra are doing great all over the world. Be you Calabar, Ekala, Isoko, anywhere you like be. Hence you are a Biafra, you are making things happening all over the world. But a group of people is controlling us. Why our leaders are not seeing these things? They call themselves leaders. Why are they not seeing this is that happening? Thank God for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Thank God for those who have rose and said no. Mazi Simon Ekpa. Thank God for those people. And thank God for everyone in the street today shouting and using his platform to talk and to lecture them, let them know they are doing things wrong. What will he gain? being in a society who don't regard you, being in a society who want to bring you down by all means, and being in your own and doing things right. Build a great future for your children. Choose the two. Be in a society who don't regard you, and be in a society where you can build your future for your unborn children. The Igbos don't need to travel outside to make a livelihood living. They don't need to travel outside to work. They don't even travel outside to do anything. We have the capacity. God bless us different ways. What is wrong with those ones who have joined Nigeria politicians? I think your mindset is politician is go there and look for a way to get money and build yourself and build home, build your family. It's over. Later, you join the poor masses you live in the streets to beg because you refuse to do the needful. My wonderful people, may I leave you, may you contribute proof for this matter and tell us what you think. Your own opinion regarding what Simon Ekpa said. See you in the next update.